I jokingly said, I'm going to audition for that.
We were trying to figure out how we were going to film it, when we were going to film it, how we were going to hold auditions, how we were going to do all these things. And the only way to sort of make all of that happen was to find the right producers, was to find the right cast.
I applied for an audition spot and I went to the studio and I auditioned.
I knew absolutely no one.
My mom, she really did say she was going to audition as a joke. I was all up. I was like, there's all this stuff. She's like, is there a role I could audition for? I was like, there's a mother.
I showed up to the auditions. I actually stayed. I considered leaving after a little bit, but I stayed.
So there were different sides that they had, so that's just like a small scene. I grabbed one of the Sam sides, and I, prepared it.
Marie walks in to the audition room, and she had, I don't remember which scene you had, but there were 3 scenes that had Sam in them. And she did the scene, and I had no notes.
And then they asked me to do more Sam scenes.
You were like, can I read through it first? And we were like, oh yeah, take your time. And you read through it, and you did it, and it was really, really good. And I was like, I have to figure out something to say to her. So I think I gave a few notes then, and you did it.
And I met the people there. They were amazing. They really liked me, and I wound up participating in the show.
But she was so in the moment, so present, all of these things that I loved. I was like, that's exactly what I was looking for.
I feel like I'm like 20 Shades of Scarlet right now.
I've done shows with my mom. We've performed together. I've done acting scenes with Marie. We were in the same acting class together. She was my actor for a while, actually, when we did a directing class together. But also Carol is so different from my mother on a typical day-to-day that it wasn't very real.
The film crew was a lot of folks who we actually sort of found over time. Our amazing director of photography, Michael Rodriguez-Torrent, reached out to us. It was amazing that we got him. Every single shot is really just quite stunning, and under the conditions that we were working with, he was just always racing against the clock to get the lighting exactly right, to get the framing exactly right. He was a really amazing find. On the design side, our costume designer, Deanne, was someone who I'd worked with on productions before, outstanding. And Katie Rusovich, our set designer, and Emily Morrison, our hair and makeup artist, were all folks who we'd worked with before and knew they did really just outstanding work. We knew this was going to be an insane project on some level, an unbelievable, impossible project on some level, and we needed we needed a team that was going to work well together, but also find people who were as dedicated and in love with this project, though perhaps to a less insane and unhealthy extent as I was,